Nexon or other inhibitors for type 2 diabetes and suffered amputation of the toes, feet, or legs, you may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. And now, time is limited to file a claim. For a free consultation and free information, call Injury Help Desk at 800-6845. That's 800-241-6845. Again, 800-241-6845. Call now. This is an advertisement paid non-attorney spokesperson. www.injuryhelpdesk.com is responsible for this advertisement. Principal office, Las Vegas, Nevada.
History like you've never heard it before.
North Korea is the single most authoritarian, most totalitarian state on the planet.
Join Team Buck, weeknights at 6 p.m. Eastern.
I'm not trying to take a line from what you might have heard from friends here, but this would be the most high-stakes negotiation of Donald Trump's life.
Listen and learn. The Buck Sexton Show.
The West Coast, the left coast.
Winding road ahead.
This strengthened. I'm from the East Coast.
Weeknights at 6 p.m. Eastern on the Blaze Radio Network.
This is the Blaze Radio Network. With regard to Free Ferrara, I had along with Eric Holder, sort of part of this whole team of goons that thought that unleashed retaliation for the movie I made. I think Ferrara's ambition was that this would, by getting a fellow Indian, he would kind of endear himself to the Obama team. So it was a move of ambition, as I understand it. And that's Dinesh weighing in on a left-wing guy with a lot of ambition. And by the way, I know a bit about how previous and he was big on the press conference, big on, announce the target for people and post, financial crash. And some of the cases he brought were around on appeal. He ruined people's lives. Or in some cases, very, very gray area conduct. But Wall Street guys love to crack some skulls on Wall Street. Looks good for free. Maybe runs for governor after that, or state attorney general. Hear that job's open these days. No longer held by a Democrat hero of the resistance known as Schneiderman. So there's that. You can't help but notice this. Where's the equivalent on the other side? Where are the power-mad Republican federal prosecutors who have gone after Democrat after Democrat without cause or with excessive... Now, in their case, he said, Dinesh, he made a mistake, but he was wrong. He got more hard than other people in similar circumstances, too. It's all about the abuse of discretion for partisan ends. The abuse of discretion used in the DOJ and the FBI to spy on Trump's campaign. They were, I'm not saying they had zero basis for what some of these things, although I think it's pretty close. They're abusing the power that they were given because of the political motivation. This is country. And media has been covering for the truth starting to come out. Finally, what really goes on. I think the more we're learning about the other side here, the more we're finding how pervasive and deep-seated this inclination to use political power enemies via the criminal justice system has really become. See that? We're going to have our friend Andy McCarthy. He's got about 23, 24 years, I think, in the U.S. Attorney's Office in
Left curve ahead.
Southern District. He's going to talk to us about this new claim, which is just crazy town out there, that they were spying, but they weren't really spying, you see, on Trump's campaign. They were spying, and Andy and I are going to talk about why we know that.
Still got snow up here.
The latest I'm Brian Show. Kim Jong-un's right-hand man will hand deliver a letter from the North Korean leader to President Trump at the White House tomorrow. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo made that announcement today after talks with North Korean officials in New York City. He told a news briefing that things are moving in the right direction at an important time in history. Our two countries face a pivotal moment in our relationship in which it could be nothing short of tragic to let this opportunity go to waste. The two sides are trying to find a way to get a Trump-Kim summit back on track. U.S. allies are striking back after President Trump followed hundreds of American-bound car steps have been announced by Mexico. President Trump is thinking about commuting the prison sentence of former Illinois Governor Tom Roberts says that
reporters reported Air Force One on Thursday. Trump said he is also considering a pardon for TV personality Martha Stewart. Blagojevich was convicted of attempted bribery for political appointments and was removed from office in 2009. Stewart was convicted of obstruction and conspiracy in 2004 in a case involving stock trading.
Rainfall records as powerful storms continue across much of the country. North Carolina had 8 inches of rainfall overnight, and the damp conditions caused a landslide that killed 2 people. Ellicott City, Maryland is under a flash flood watch today after being hit by catastrophic flooding that took the life of a National Guardsman over the weekend. More evacuations are being ordered on Hawaii's Big Island as volcano moves toward houses and vacant. Civil defense officials ushered people out yesterday as lava flows threatened to cut off a main road overlooking the ocean on the volcano's eastern.
The cards. If so, turn your radio on 67catch.com. The nation's largest personal loan networks. Whether you can get a personal loan $1,000 with phone and with no paperwork to send in. That's right, no paperwork whatsoever. Your cash will hit your best tomorrow, as our lenders have millions of dollars to lend, regardless of your credit history, out and a regular source of income. Go to 67cash.com and you can get the loan you need now.
Speed warning.
Regardless of your credit, go to 67cash.com from your smartphone or computer to get the cash you need. Visit 67cash.com. Type www.com directly into that.
Income from television host and 3-time author Josh Melber has been released. This book reveals little-known truths about annuity strategies in simple-to-understand terms. Grab a pen right now, because we are about to offer you this free book that unlocks the 5 little-known secrets we believe baby boomers and seniors should know before buying an annuity. Call 800-791-3232 now, and you'll receive a free copy of Josh Melberg's book, Next Gen Annuity Strategies Revealed. As a bonus, we'll also send you a copy of The #1 Mistakes Retirees Are Making with Their Investments Today, and a free DVD on how you can get up to 33% more income in retirement. Call 800-791-3232. That's 800-791-3232. Employees of J.D. Melberg Financial have the appropriate licenses for the products they offer.
Oil is not our enemy. It is our friend. And it powers the economy.
Pat Gray, Unleashed.
What is wrong with people?
Restoring sanity.
Boy Scouts are for boys. Girl Scouts are for girls.
And common sense.
The First Amendment is all we need. The Constitution is all we need.
Hello?
Pedal in the media out there about this. And the notion that we should
Speed warning.
not consider what happened to the Trump campaign based on what's already been released to be some form of spying just defies any reason and reasonableness at this point.
Yeah, I don't understand, Roger. Maybe this is because I have an experience similar to yours. The word spying seems to have a powerful, arresting effect on people, and I just don't get it. When I was a prosecutor, which I was for about 20 years, the informants worked for us, helped us try to make the cases. And when I got up to talk to the jury, I talked about the confidential informants. And then the defense lawyer get up and talk to the jury and talk about the style, the rat. I thought that whether you're going to engage in euphemism or hyperbole, the fact is that you're sending a covert operative into a situation in order to pry information. That's what the deal is. And the only real question is, not what you want to call it, but is the investigation worthy? Are you doing it for a good and legitimate reason? I can't kind of believe that we're actually arguing over whether it was spying or not. That just seems to me to be silly.
And also whether it was investigating the campaign for Russia. I mean, this seems to be to me, Andy, a kind of desperate farce here. What are they, how are they trying to take us down this path with, oh no, we were really just looking at Russian action by talking to Trump people?
Yeah, well, I think it probably is more simple than we realize. I think what this has always come down to, Buck, is if they had good, solid, concrete evidence that a political campaign is in cahoots with a foreign, hostile adversary to the United States, I would say they not only had the authority and the
Hello?
Steep downgrade ahead. Right curve ahead. Speed warning.
Do you think we will, Andy? I know you can't see the future, but to the degree you're willing to lean forward your analysis here, do you think we're going to find out the answers? And where do you see this going now in year 2 of this investigation?
Look, I was more confident that we would get to the bottom of it. If you had me the question last week, I was more confident than I am now. Because I think there's a lot of ways to get to the bottom of it. In particular, I think if they unredacted the page drop messages, they were at the very height of the investigation, both on email and the Trump Russian thing. And day by day, they're exchanging all these messages. You have a pretty good narrative of what happened. You shut up. They talk about everything.
Continue on and affect midterm meeting, and then I think we're saying here.
You clear me skateboard if you want it.
We have an Manafort trial, and we have these IG reports that are coming in. Some people are still going to go on. I'm not saying we're even a full-blown attorney. God bless them. I disagree when they vote in midterm elections on this kind of stuff. I just don't think they do.
I know I said I'd let you go any bit, but one thing I'm curious.
Station ahead.
Hire yourself. I'm Scott Bauer, and I'm a professional trainer.
there be KTS if we want it?
228-2155. This is the very information my students use every day to invest in their financial future. Again, call 1-800-228-2155. Email address on my voicemail. That's 1-800-228-2155. Call 1-800-228-2155.
Don't miss the morning break. Doc, so when we talk about it, and I agree with Doc, and I think you might agree with me too, is if you're gonna die, no matter what, no matter what the cost is, you're gonna die. And there's something that can give me, it is 0.00001. That's gonna work? Yes, please. Shoot me, we're gonna shoot me, or I'll do Bill. I'm gonna take that business. The morning Blaze. Weekday mornings, 6 to 9 Eastern, on the Blaze Radio Network.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. You feel like you're losing control over your finances. If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank account, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax bills now by calling the experts at Tax Mediation Services and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. Tax Mediation Services is accredited by the Call Now Flow and a price per quote. Call Tax Me now at 800-306. 7306 800-358-7306. We'll replace transmission $9,200. Cattle raises $1,000. We'll replace it $100. Vehicles or manufacturer's warranty runs out. It's all on you. Every last cent. Get protection for cover repairs. The vehicle service contract from Telco Warranty. Unlike other companies, Telco pays no down payment and monthly payments are really affordable. Not sure how long you're keeping your car. In Telco, you can pay as you go. Keep your hard earned cash. Call Telco Warranty right now. 800-219-6614 to save big money on covered auto repairs. Prices vary by vehicle and cost per tickle rate. Adopted by the judge to have a judicial monitor going through all of these emails. The ACLU is dead in the water when it comes to defending the civil liberties of people who they don't agree with. And that's just awful. There are still some civil libertarians left, but you can count them on one hand. Everybody has to pass the shoe on the other foot test. If the shoe were on the other foot, would you be taking the same position you're taking today? I passed that test. There are some others who passed that test. But too many, both on the right and on the left, don't pass the test. If Hillary Clinton had been elected, a lot of the people who are supporting me and defending me on the right would be attacking me. You guys whatever they have to do what I'm going to do. By September 1st, the public should have an explanation of what public has. Trevor's final report by September 1st. September. Meeting meddling in the election. Where was last night, guys? It sounded like, oh, it was White House.
It was the White House Witness Day yesterday.
Oh, White House Witness Day. Is Trump agreed to
of what Trump was doing?
No idea. I don't know. I somehow missed this whole fitness
Yeah.
thing.
He was talking. He was on the end. He was doing a little chip.
There you go. I know people are going to get mad. You know what? I'm just keeping myself. But it's a good topic today. CNN still takes itself very seriously. I just take issue with the whole thing, and I want to get into it. So you're going to have to stay with me. If you're an employer, property manager, or a financial company, I have the investigation and vetting company out there for you. Global Verification Network. Expert delivery of high-quality screening services, tenant screening, and financial services sector. And GDN maintains a 695 network. Leave no stone unturned.
This is the Blaze Radio Network.
True news here.
Here's the latest. I'm Brian Shook. A top North Korean official will deliver a special letter to President Trump at the White House tomorrow.
Vice Chairman Kim Jong-chol is now planning to travel to Washington to deliver a personal letter from Chairman Kim Jong-un.
Secretary of State Mike Pompeo made that announcement today after talks with North Korean officials in New York City. Leader Kim Jong-un is reportedly committed to getting rid of his nuclear weapons. North Korea's state-run media said Kim's will for denuclearization peninsula is consistent and fixed during a meeting with Russia's foreign minister. Comedian Samantha Bee is apologizing for calling Ivanka Trump a Tom Roberts has more.
Remark about the president's daughter. TBS show, and both sides of the political aisle. Bee since tweeted, "I would like to sincerely apologize to Ivanka Trump and to my viewers for using an expletive on my show to describe her last night. It was inappropriate and inexcusable." Bee then admitted she crossed the line. Earlier on Thursday, the White House pushed Time Warner and TBS to take immediate disciplinary action.
Trump's allies are hitting back after President Trump slapped tariffs on imported steel and aluminum. The Trump administration is a 2% tariff on steel and 10% on aluminum coming from Canada, Mexico, and the European Union. Earlier today, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau responded to the news.
Let me be clear. These tariffs are totally unacceptable.
Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross defended the move, saying the goal is to reduce U.S. trade deficits. The 2018 Atlantic hurricane season might not be as bad as previously thought. A new forecast from Colorado State University revises the prediction for a near-average season with 14 named storms, 6 hurricanes, and 2 major hurricanes of Category 3 or stronger. That's the latest. I'm Brian Shook.
You get the government involved in licensing journalists. There goes the first amendment.
Pat Gray, unleashed.
Everything in California, cost of living wise, sucks.
Restoring sanity and common sense
If you're a Republican president, you know you're going to face criticism.
to a world gone mad.
What is wrong with people?
Join the conversation.
Tim in South Carolina, Julian in Texas, Matt in Minnesota, you're on the Blaze. Hi.
Weekdays at noon Eastern. Pat Gray, unleashed on the Blaze.
My name is Preston James. I've been a stock and options trader for 23 years. I used to be an active swing trader, but that all changed once I discovered my money dress weekly paycheck method. These days, I'm a passive trader, falling in more cash while being able to sleep at night than I ever dreamed possible. I'm passionate about the market, and I like to keep it simple. My methods are changing thousands of lives, and I'm confident you can change yours. But let them by going to paycheckproof.com. That's you'll see a 7-minute video revealing how my money press method grew $54,000, $74,000 in less than 9 months. That's like 8%. Yourself the same path overnight. You're 7 minutes away from what you thought you knew about trading and investing. Go to paycheckproof.com. That's paycheckproof.com.
Attention, this is a public notice from from Citizens Disability. If you are one of the millions of Americans who are disabled and unable to work, you may be entitled to Social Security benefits is your right if you suffer from a disability. Whether you're applying for the first time or you've already been denied, Citizens Disability can help. You'll be given an advocate who will evaluate your situation, handle your application, and deal with Social Security. Best of all, there is no fee until you receive
when you turn on 32 miles, you carry people coming on to the interstate, and that's four-wheeler down the back.
800-504-1636. That's 800-504-1636. There are a vast number of conditions that can make you eligible for disability benefits, many that you may not be aware of. So if you're disabled and unable to work, call Citizens Disability today. Again, that's 800-504-1636. 800-504-1636. That's Citizens Disability. 800-504-1636.
Attention type 2 diabetics. If you or a loved one is taking Invokana, Invocomet, or Invocomet XR or other inhibitors for type 2 diabetes and suffered amputation of the toes, feet, or legs, you may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. The FDA has warned that Invokana, Invocomet, or Invocomet XR and other inhibitors for type 2 diabetes cause an increased role in amputations of the toes, feet, and legs. If you or a loved one has taken Invokana, Invocomet, or Invocomet XR or other inhibitors for type 2 diabetes and suffered amputation of the toes, feet, or legs, you may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Act now. Time is limited to file a claim. For a free consultation and free information, call Injury Help Desk at 800-241-6845. That's 800-241-6845. Again, 800-241-6845. Call now. This is an advertisement paid non-attorney spokesperson. www.injuryhelpdesk.com is responsible for this advertisement. Principal office, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Are you worried about your mom or dad living alone in their house? Hi, I'm Joan London. Listen, I know how difficult it is to find senior care for someone you love. That's why I recommend a free service called A Place for Mom. They are the nation's largest senior living referral service. Call A Place for Mom today.
To receive free information on senior living communities in your area, call A Place for Mom at 1-800-803-6951.
A Place for Mom offers free, one-on-one advice from local advisors and a personalized list of senior living communities you can visit. If you have questions about senior care for your mom or dad, there's a place for answers, A Place for Mom.
Call A Place for Mom in the next 10 minutes to get your free ebook on financing senior care as well as free information on senior living communities in your area. Call 1-800-803-6951. That's 1-800-803-6951.
Podcasts that take on issues of the day. One of the greatest things that I'm thankful for is that my father and mother decided to leave Syria and come to the United States. And I was blessed to have been born in this country and have the resources and the freedom and the liberty to live the American dream, to set my sights on something and work my rear end off to try to get there, to serve in protecting the values of this country. Check out Reform This at theblaze.com/radio, SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Play Music. Buck Sexton mission decoding the news and disseminating information with actionable intelligence.
Make no mistake, America, right here, great America again.
This is the Buck Sexton Show.
Former CIA analyst,
Former member of NYPD.
Buck Sexton.
It is Buck Sexton.
Now,
Welcome back to the Buck Sexton Show. My friends, great to have you here as always. Next week we launch the Freedom Hub with Buck Sexton podcast. You will all check out and download. Storytelling chill session with Buck in the Hut. That's the tagline for it. That's what it's going to be talking about. During the week without any
Speed warning.
Just who's some fun stuff. But get ready for that. They've gone wrong. That's the way.
Declare me container if you want it.
Kind of the way if your radio is going, hey, let's go get it. We got the latest bellows on sale. Or is it billows? What's the thing where you blow into a fire, you know? You know what I'm talking about? Thing. Billow or Bellow? Bellow. I might have messed that one up. I'm still upset that I said the word on air wrong. It's fully action. It's not ambiguous. Still got to correct myself on that one. See, when you learn words by reading them, occasionally you'll actually pronounce it the wrong way. You know the word. You haven't heard the word because you're like me. You had the UK. CNN takes this up very seriously, obviously. I know. Spent some time over there. And can't say that I missed it. And they think of themselves as the goal able to today, given their ratings and the reality of the media marketplace. If they didn't have CNN International, I would wonder where the brand would be going, because instead of being down the center, just as left-wing as MSNBC, but it pretends to be big change or just the facts, right? There's also just a general tone of high self-regard over there among the anchors. So, you know, they have this whole Roseanne thing, which they want to run with a lot, because even though she was fired right away, and even though the overwhelming response from conservatives on the Roseanne issue was to say, you can't say that, you got to suffer the consequences. So even conservatives were like, no. I mean, I'm not all of you, probably agree, think that, you know, we shouldn't, you know, we made this an opportunity to score points. As I said, Jane said she was the attacked party. I get that, but you know, it's going to say, Trump is the problem without people pushing back. You know? So then CNN goes, well, you know what we can do? Let's Roseanne's ex-husband, who has battled many personal demons for a very long time. It's fine. I'm wondering if he was still battling some last night when he was on air. I'm just saying. Let's have Roseanne's ex-husband come on as part of the pile-on. I'm just noting, you know, is this now the new standard that when somebody is caught up in some kind of a public scandal as a figure in the media or in the entertainment industry, we're going to find their exes and put them on TV to have them, you know, further criticize and tear apart this person? And Tom Arnold, that's what we're gonna put Tom Arnold on CNN to hear his thoughts on it. Because how is this a news segment? How is it a news story? We're gonna hear commentary from this guy? Here's how it went. Play clip 2.
When you saw Roseanne's tweets yesterday, I'm just wondering what went through your mind. Were you surprised?
Well, I was not surprised that what went down and that the show was canceled. I had a feeling this was going to happen. When I first heard it was coming back, that there was a reboot. And
you thought this might happen? What?
Yeah. I just know. When I heard about her politics, I knew she was when I read her social media in the very beginning, and I saw how she was so into the conspiracy stuff with Donald Trump, and so how far gone she was, and the Pizzagate, and Hillary's a pedophile, and Obama wasn't born here, and she was, you know, a birther, and how crazy that was. I just knew that this would not end well.
Dig into this assertion of, if those are all things that she was putting out there, why did she get the job in the first place? The would be pretty before you would attach your brand to someone. This is just my thought. I'm not. It strikes me. She should have been pre-disqualified from getting the reboot of the show if we're going to draw boundaries about what is kind of acceptable speech and what's not. But note how he immediately ties it to Trump. That's what this is really about. It's about Trump. That's the role that he's playing there. This is why CNN is bringing him on. He feeds into the narrative they want to tell, the story that CNN wants to run with for their audience, to play into the political prejudices of that audience, the biases of the folks who still live in this leftist, elitist echo chamber that watch CNN. They want to hear from somebody else about how it's not just that Roseanne was a racist, it's that Trump made her. Oh, clip 3, please.
It's a meme that she or alt-right fans do. They love calling black people monkeys. It's not a one-time joke, okay?
Yeah, she said something about Susan Rice a couple of years ago referencing.
Well, no, look on her tweet. They do it because we have a white trash race fact. Donald Trump isn't Rosanna years. That's an absolute fact.
Now, CNN gives airtime to this. It's a new airtime. Somebody's going to go, hey, friend.
Speed warning.
CNN tomorrow night will want to run a news story on, I don't know, North Korea or in between, like Stormy Daniels, Michael Avenatti, and Russia collusion, and now Roseanne, right? They're going to want to continue with this pretense that I'm not supposed to remember tomorrow, not that I'm going to watch CNN tomorrow night, but I'm not supposed to remember that Anderson Cooper, their flagship show, right? Anderson Cooper has on Call the Crash Racist. And then tomorrow they'll do a story on North Korea, and maybe next week they'll be, Jake Tapper will be lecturing us on how we should be more respectful to each other in public discourse about our politics. Meanwhile, on his channel where he's putting people on TV, we're calling the president a white trash racist, and there's like, yeah, he lets that go. Sure, big trash racist. Why not? We'll just let that one. But then he actually stumbled into, and this is what really got me. Probably like Bob Weissman, Tom Arnold, an imbecile. I know, he is. But then he stumbled into an area that I thought was actually insightful. I thought, oh, wait a second. Tom Arnold has maybe fallen backwards into it, but he's found himself in an area, some intellectual work, or at least some, as I said, some insight, bringing some new information to the conversation. Or let's just let him say it, and then I'll explain what I'm thinking here. Play for it.
I have to say, there's a president we have, and his gaslighting and lying for health issues for the entire country. Every day he gets on TV and lies, and he perpetuates fear and anxiety. And so Americans are sitting home like Roseanne, and her fans are like, oh my God, what is happening out there? And they get anxiety, and they have anyone with mental health issues like Roseanne is going to heighten things, and she's having mental health issues.
Saying that he's exacerbating some mental health issues that people have. This is kind of like Tom Arnold saying on TV, on CNN, that Trump derangement syndrome is really a illness. If it's still illness, what that is, it's something to believe. I tell you this often, and I mean it, that the Trump opposition has Trump that many people have been put through, and that now their judgment, but dictates their thought processes, is damaging. And I think that it has separated people from reality. I think that they can't really understand anymore what is, a reasonable position to take on or to disagree with Trump. They have gone outside the boundaries of normal opposition. This is now a delusion, it's a derangement. So I actually think that Tom Arnold, when he said Trump makes mental, agreeing with that per se, but I'm just noting that pretty close to saying that anti-tip to a mental health issue, right? I think it is. I think this is a massive form of history. People were thinking or meaning now was the interview that this is why you can't talk to somebody now and say I support Trump, but we agree on some things, we screen, we can still be friends. Trump. How could you? You know, I heard recently that a friend of mine is doing very well in the public sphere as a conservative. You know, that her family, being that to be a conservative now in recent, even within families, if you're doing what you think is right and you're doing well at it, that's a good thing. That it's, well, no, you can't help the right now because Trump. A little scary. We're getting into territory here where when you look at all the lies and all the bully and the exaggerations, you know, over the last 18 months or so, I don't know how we're going to be able to take some of these people seriously who have been leading the charge against Trump on this. You know, oh, he's mentally unfit for office. Oh. So what do we make now that we all understand? Like recognition. And how we can help these people heal. Because as I said, Trump opposition has devolved to a pathology. These people actually need help. Or the biggest critics, the most vocal critics. Not just our sport. Maybe you sport. I actually think and with that, we will be back in just a moment. Now, you may have a great yard with
in 2 miles, take exit 109, Canyon Road, Ellensburg.
Get home, pull on in the office, and that's fantastic. But you know, if your dog starts digging under your fence, you can have a big problem. And maybe you can deal with it. It's brick, wood, even concrete. But guess what? You should try Dig Defense. It solves the problem that a lot of pet owners have to deal with, digging. Dig Defense extends the protection of your fence underground. It doesn't matter how it's going to be an effort from your pup to dig under there. It doesn't matter. And also, by the way, predators like foxes, skunks, and raccoons, your dog in your yard by getting under the fence. Prevent that from happening too. It's easy to install. Dig Defense just requires a hammer and a pair of gloves. And by the way, you can get it right now online at Lowe's, Menards, Wayfair, and StopTheDig.com. That's right, Dig Defense at StopTheDig.com.
This is the Blaze Radio Network. Truth lives here.
I started Joe because I love landscaping, not because I love paperwork. As my business grew, up, and I got stuck waiting for checks to come in. It absolutely changed my business. Now, instead of sending invoices at the end of an already long day, my job is to pay in free card reader. My company looks more professional, my customers are happier, and I spend
in a half mile, take exit 109. Canyon Road, then slide right.
Go to invoice2go.com/radio18 to start your free trial. Plus, for a limited
in a quarter mile, take exit 109, Canyon Road, Ellensburg, and then slide right in 0.2 miles.
More time doing what you love. Try invoice2go.com today. That's invoice, the number 2go.com/radio18. Or download the app now from the podcast that take on.
In 800 feet, slide right on Canyon Road, and then turn left in 400 feet.
Ready for download now or later. I believe this. iTunes and Google Play Music.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control over your finances? If you are taxes or have unfunded, can help you take back largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world. Your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problems now. The rights can stop protected, so your financial future. Tax mediation submitted by the Bell now for a freedom price protection guarantee
quote. Call Tax Aviation Service 35806. That's 800-358-7306. 800-358-7306. Bill to replace transmission, $3,200. Anti-lock brake system, $1,000. Rebuild to replace engine, $2,400. Truth is, once your manufacturer's warranty runs out, it's all on you. Every last cent. Get protection for
Approaching destination in 300 feet, on the left side. You have arrived at your destination, on the left side, Broadway, Flying J Travel Plaza number 965.
6614 to save big money on covered auto repairs. Prices vary by vehicle, but for about the cost of a tank of gas per month, the TOCO plan has your back on expensive covered car repairs. Monthly payments are very affordable. Get your free quote now. Call TOCO at 800-219-6614. That's 800-219-6614. 800-219-6614. Cancellation may apply, subject to eligibility, not available in Missouri, Washington, Wayne, Green, deductible upon coverage provided at administered by Warranty Corporation or its affiliates not affiliated with any manufacturer or dealership. Visit TOCOwarranty.com for complete terms and conditions.
The Glenn Beck Program.
And the mere fact that the UK has gone kitchen cutlery is actually enough for us to down on inanimate objects. Didn't stop there. They're also, just not a joke, scissors, pliers, screwdrivers, and hammers. Pretty much anything that could be used as a weapon. What's next? You know what? They strangled that person to death. I want to demand hands. Congratulations, UK.
The Glenn. This is the Blaze Radio Network.
For $900, lines are lit. Lee in Pittsburgh, you're up first. Hey, Lee.
Hey, Bob, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for the call.
When you were talking about the Trump ranking syndrome, it made me think that if all the violence that they justify on the left, somebody is surely going to say, where our country is headed.
It is indeed, my friend. I mean, this is why having some boundaries and some standards, or at least trying to enforce them, amongst ourselves. He came up with the only explanation for Gowdy that, or the same one rather that I did, which is just, I guess he's willing to sell out the GOP in order to protect the FBI. But I agree with Andy, which is to protect the FBI, we need truth. I'm not lying to the FBI. You know what I mean? That's not okay.
Washington. We'll get going early tomorrow morning. Take this delivery. You'll have a great day.